All right, so today
Yeah.
we're gonna take a look at something that it's called Swipe and Sell,
Okay.
and it's this bundle,
Uh-huh.
and it's all about online hustle.
Oh,
So
interesting.
you see these ads all the time, especially if you're
Yeah.
like a teenager on Instagram or something like that.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, I've seen those.
it's like a how-to make money online kind of thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So we're looking at it from the Fundraising Supplies website, and we're gonna deep dive into this,
Okay.
see what we can figure out.
Sounds good.
So what do you make of this whole like swipe and sell, this whole idea of like,
Well, it's interesting the way, when you look at the language they're using, it's very much targeted towards a younger audience, like leveling up.
yeah,
That's straight out of video games.
exactly, yeah. And then you look at the the titles of some of these ebooks,
Right.
extra income strategies.
Right.
I mean, who doesn't
Who
want
doesn't want that?
side hustle blueprint?
Exactly.
Online business freedom, you know.
And they all sound so enticing, right?
Totally, yeah. Like actionable checklists, no fluff, just results. It's
Yeah, and I think that's the thing that really grabs people, is that promise of like no fluff, just you're going to
Yeah.
get to it and you're going to see results right away.
it's like instant gratification, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And it's great to see that they're encouraging, young people to think about being entrepreneurs.
Uh-huh.
But you do have to kind of wonder about the message
Yeah.
that's being sent. Like, is it really that easy? Is it all about just getting rich quick?
Yeah.
Or
It's interesting because they talk about one of the things they talk about is drop shipping,
oh yeah, dropship.
which is, a legitimate business model.
It
Right.
can be. Yeah, it can be.
It's not exactly like,
To swipe and sell.
swipe and sell, right? It's not like,
Right.
I mean, you
I
gotta
thought
manage
it's
inventory, you gotta,
Yeah, you've got suppliers, you've got customer
Right.
service. I mean, there's
there's a lot more to it.
and it's a lot of work.
It is. And it
Yeah.
takes a lot of research and planning.
Yeah. So it's not exactly, push button easy.
No, definitely not.
They kind of make it sound.
Yeah.
But there's this one tagline I really like.
Oh, okay. Which one?
It's hustle smart, not hard.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that sounds good, right?
It does. It's a little bit, it's a little bit tricky because
Yeah.
on the one hand, it's like, yeah, you want to be efficient. You want to think strategically.
Right.
You don't just want to work hard for the sake of working hard.
Right.
But at the same time, I think it kind of downplays how much
Yeah.
dedication and resilience it really takes to
Yeah.
build something that's going to last.
And it's funny because it is targeted towards a younger audience.
Yeah.
And so they make it really appealing.
Right.
Like, they originally listed this bundle for $65.99,
Wow.
but now
It's only $19.99.
that's a huge discount.
Oh, and by the way, it's currently out of stock.
Oh, of course. Creating that sense of urgency.
Yeah. It's like,
You better get it now before it's gone.
oh yeah, I gotta jump on this right now.
Yeah. Classic marketing tactic.
Total FOMO, right?
Absolutely.
So it's really interesting to look at this, and we see that it's clearly marketed towards teens.
Mm-hmm.
They promise online success.
Right.
It's a bundle of ebooks and checklists.
Yeah.
But I think we can both agree that it's important to be realistic about,
These promises.
it's great to learn about these different business models,
Yeah.
but, real success,
Yeah.
it doesn't come from just reading a quick guide.
No, it doesn't.
It comes from putting in the work.
Yeah, absolutely.
It comes from perseverance,
Mm,
from
yes.
learning from your mistakes,
Right.
from being willing to, adapt and change.
And it makes me wonder, how do we teach young people about entrepreneurship in a way that is responsible?
That's a great question, like
Yeah.
instead of just telling them to hustle,
Yeah.
how do we give them the tools
Yeah.
that they need
Yeah.
to actually succeed, but to succeed in a way that's
Yeah.
ethical
Right.
and
As integrity,
Yeah.
And
and that's sustainable.
sustainable.
That's not going to lead to burnout.
Yeah, exactly.
It's about building something that's going to last.
It's a good question, right?
It is. It is. It's something
Ah.
that we all need to think about.
That we all need to think about.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, that's about all the time we have for today. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
And until next time, keep it real.